Boy, you think I don't have enough on my plate with cancer on top of all this? From the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass., this is NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball here on LSP. Tonight, the Quinsigamond Wyverns with a record of 2-13, all games in Region 21 play, visiting the MassBay Buccaneers with a record of 5-12 overall and 4-10 in Region 21 play. Good evening, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring the play-by-play story. Saeed Vasugi is on camera, and the Bucks are back in the win column after taking down Holyoke last time out. John Preziosa's kept the Bucks competitive in the first few games since taking over at the midway point of the season, and now he hopes to lead the Bucks to a second consecutive win. Wyverns in blue, Buccaneers in white as we get this one underway in the opening tap. Right to Carvin's Garby. Not a bad start. Pass deflected, nearly stolen at midcourt, and then it is stolen by Ja'Cory McNeil from the free throw line. That is good. Bob Mary trying to settle his guys down with two quick field goals for the Buccaneers. Haven't had to start a possession yet from their own end. Here's Williamson, a little Euro step, that won't go. Gets his own rebound, hands it off. Front iron no good for Dunphy, and the rebound collected by the Buccaneers. Swung into the corner, spot up three, front iron, no good, weak side rebound, Santos. Cook, Ramos, Maniac, Dunphy, Williamson, and Santos, the starters for Quinsig. On the deck, rolling through the key and out of bounds, and it will go to the Bucks. McNeil, Nelson, Dorsalis, Garby, and Lassiter, the starters for the Bucks. Did I say the last one for the Bucks starters? That is the Wyverns starters. Quinsig as Cook, Ramos, Maniac, Dunphy, Williamson, and Santos. Boy, if you think I'm a little foggy now and have been all these years, wait till I'm taking cancer treatment drugs. Yep. Come for the basketball, stay for the gallows humor. Nearly a travel, and that'll be foul drawn by Lassiter. Eight on the shot. I was going to say the foul should have reset the shot clock, and it did. The foul's on Santos. First of the game on either side. Clock at a bit of a delay, but now it is running. Here's a spot up three in the corner, no good. And the rebound right into the lap of Michael Cook Ramos. Quickly the other way, here comes Santos, drops it off with Cook Ramos coming in from behind. He draws the foul. Bob Mary, helm of the Quinsig Wyverns. John Preziosa's former club. 3 years at the helm of the Wyverns. Now Coach Prez hoping to guide the Bucks back to the top of Region 21. This will be back iron no good on the first free throw for Michael Cook Ramos. 4-0 our score was 2 field goals on the first 2 possessions for the Bucks. An opening tap straight to Garby and then a turnover at midcourt. Straight ahead for another field goal, but things cooled off since. That'll crack the goose egg for Cook Ramos and the Wyverns. It is 4-1. Feels like baseball season already. Pitchers and catchers report in just a couple of weeks, folks. Jab step by Lassiter, faking the pass a couple of times. Now into the corner. Back out up top. McNeil head fakes, now drives, fakes the pass. The teardrop rattles home. Froze the defense for just a moment. 6-1. Pass deflected into the backcourt. No backcourt violation to worry about. The officials confirmed that. Now we got a whistle. What we got? Oh, the shot clock reset when it shouldn't have. All right. All right, so put the shot clock back at 23. MassBay had never gotten possession, so shot clock shouldn't have reset. Pass will go into the backcourt for Maniac with McNeil right on his hip. Santos, 12 to shoot. I know the time flies. Cook Ramos can't get it off the glass. It's swatted out of bounds, and it will remain with the Wyverns with 5 to shoot. Cook Ramos' layup never hit the rim, and that was swatted out of bounds off of the Bucks. So not a lot of time for the Wyverns to work with here. Backing in is Williamson, loses the handle with 3 to shoot. Now, chip away at the shot clock, I guess, if you're the Bucks defensively. 3 seconds to shoot. A fake on the inbound pass. There's Cook Ramos, turns it over to Garby. 2-on-2. Take it himself, and he'll go to the line. It's already the second foul on Santos. 2 fouls on Alex Santos. And Garby, for first of 2 free throws, misses that one. LSP and Shipping Shield are partners in card. Shipping Shields are the eco-friendly sports and gaming card shipping protectors trusted by yours truly, made on 100% recyclable cardboard in the U.S. and Canada. You can use the codes you saw just now on your screen or through the link in the description for a discount on your order. We may receive a commission for any orders made with those codes, but we thank you for your continued support of whatever this is. 1 out of 2 at the line for Garby, 7-1. Not possible to score in American football, but definitely in Canadian. I'm looking up some CFL scoregami stuff in my copious free time lately. Dunphy with the layup. It is 7-3 as the Wyverns finally have their first field goal. Along the baseline, whipped down low for McNeil, tipped out of bounds by the Wyverns. 14 to shoot. Leaner off the inbound by Nelson, deflected, and the Wyverns come away with it, and it's going to be a kick ball, too. Well, not much of a difference in the end, except gets the one. Should get the shot clock. Does that get the shot clock up to 30? No, it's it. I was going to say. Still 29. Remember, if that was a threshold there. Just below 20 or goes up to 20 or just where it was before. Williamson, step back, rims out. Rebound, Lassiter. Lassiter going coast to coast, now into the corner. Spot up 3 is front iron, no good. And hauling in the rebound with one hand is Santos. Still out there with his 2 fouls. Steal, here comes Lassiter off the glass and in. In transition, defense into offense. 9-3. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Sponsor our content for as little as $25 a spot, whether you want to promote a business, product, or event, or send a message of support to a player, team, or coach. Email yours truly, samfeelypvp@gmail.com for all the deets. 9-3 is our score. MassBay on top of Quinsig. Quinsig is coming off a 29-point loss last time out at Massasoit. A 4-point victory at Holyoke before that for just their second win in Region 21 play this year, and their first was actually against the Bucks in Worcester back on December 14th. 64-56 was the score of that game. Now the Wyverns taking a while here to break the huddle in the timeout, which was actually called by MassBay, interestingly enough. And go the length of the court will the Wyverns, with the Bucks coming off the win against Holyoke their last time out. And again, they've been playing better since the start of the new semester. 11-point loss to Roxbury, which you saw last time this year, YouTube channel. Then just a 1-point loss to UCAP right after that. So games that, you know, have been competitive, and that's what you want, and then finally gelled together in a win against Holyoke last time out. Now looking to make it 2 in a row. We do have a foul here. It's going to result in a couple of free throws as Lionel Nelson picks up the call. That is his first foul, the second of the game, second of the half anyways, of the Bucks ledger. That one rims out for Santos. And we'll have a substitution. Braden Dunbeer is checking in for the Buccaneers. Second one for Santos. That is good. So the Wyverns at a 50% clip right now from the line. Those are not exactly winning numbers. McNeil, 9-4, MassBay. Down low for Dunbeer, turned over. Dunphy coming away with the ball, then the outlet to Maniac, who meets a double team on the near side. Nice runner off the glass, will draw another foul. Restricted area. Jalen Williamson draws the call. Third foul already on the Bucks, as that one is on Lassiter, his first. So 2 free throws forthcoming for Jalen Williamson, the one sophomore in the starting lineup for the Wyverns. 6'5" out of Southbridge, Mass. He misses that one, though. Second one is good, and the Wyverns continue to alternate. Miss, make, miss, make, miss, make. Again, can't expect that to hold up. Gonna win. Back iron no good on the 3, and the rebound collected by the Wyverns. A chance to cut this to 2 or 1 as Santos picks up his third rebound. 1 point and 3 rebounds right now for Santos. Drive by Williamson, past Dunbeer. That rattles home. First field goal for Williamson, and it is a one-possession game. 9-7, 5 minutes and 45 seconds gone by here in the first half. Trying the baseline, Garby. Out of bounds, it'll remain with the Bucks. And we'll have a substitution. Zeke Johnson coming in. And we got a whistle, and I guess the shot clock should not have reset. 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Bucks to work with as the inbound pass comes out to McNeil outside the arc, and then it is punched away from Dunbeer on the entry. Williamson starts it the other way. Cook Ramos keeps it from going out of bounds. And now here comes Maniac, puts it on the deck, and that is a kicked ball. Oof. A reprieve for the Wyverns. Looked like it was going to be a easy turnover and start the other way for the Bucks, to no avail. Wild layup, no good. Dunbeer gets that rebound. Really called a rebound on an air ball. That's a layup. I just never fully figure that out. Dunbeer will go to the line for 2. Foul was on Jalen Williamson, his first and the third on the team. We're going to have our first sub of the game for the Wyverns coming up here, as that'll go down smooth for Dunbeer, and again, substitution incoming for the Wyverns. Ja'Kai Bookins, out of Marlborough, Mass, a freshman, is now in the game for the Wyverns. 11-7 is our scores. Dunbeer makes both free throws. Bookins along the baseline. Dunphy to the opposite corner. Now down low to Maniac, back to Dunphy. McNeil into the corner. Spot up three is good. Lance Dorsalis with his first field goal of the game. It is 14-9. Buccaneers on top of the Wyverns, and a timeout called. When I say LSP has something for everyone since 2011, I by God mean it. Sports, live events, pet sitting and walking, tech help, errands, and a whole lot more. Visit our Thumbtack page through Linktree LSP37 or email yours truly so we can proceed to give you what you need. 14-9 is our score. Apparently that was another MassBay timeout. Coach Prez is aggressive with these timeouts. The first few games I've seen him work with the Bucks, taking timeouts even with the lead and early too. Hey, sometimes even after your own bucket, it's something you may not like and you may want to tweak a bit. And whatever works, right? As we resume play, 14-9 is our score with 5 points for Carvins Garby, 3 for Dorsalis, 2 each for Lassiter, Dunbeer, and McNeil for the Bucks. Driving the baseline, Buckets, no! Nelson, looked like those, making an interception in the old NFL days where you could use stick-em, because that ball basically stuck to his hand as he hauled it in. Dunbeer rebounded the stick back, no stick-em needed there. 4 already off the bench for Dunbeer. The lead is up to 7 now, 16-9. In favor of the Buccaneers. 7:40 gone by here in the first half. Getting the pass in the corner. Now whipped to the near side. Bookins, no. Tracking down the rebound is Zeke. Back the other way come the Bucks. Here comes Nelson, no. Nelson, the Simpsons reference. I don't mean to actually laugh at Lionel here. Please, Lionel's dad, don't cancel your subscription over that. It's a joke, kid. Another rebound for Dunbeer. Rebound for Dunphy after Nelson missed off the glass. That'll be a travel, absolutely. On the baseline. Santos pleading his case, but to no avail. I'd instinctively been calling Nelson Leo, or Lionel Nelson, because, Leo Messi. If only, right? In the corner, Johnson, air ball. Thank you very much, says Maniac. Starts the play the other way with the outlet to Bookins, who backs up. Looking for teammate Williamson, whips it down low, and that is good for Santos. 3 now for Alex. 16-11. 9 minutes and change gone by here in the first half. Johnson in the corner again, not going to take the 3 there. A little bit of a stutter step after took a swipe at the ball. It goes out of bounds, will remain with the Bucks with 14 to shoot. McNeil will trigger the inbound. We'll have a prolonged discussion going on here, and official talking to Williamson before the inbound pass. Come out to Johnson, now whipped back into the corner. Dorsalis 3, side iron, no good. And the rebound, Maniac. Back the other way come the Wyverns, looking to cut it back down to a one-possession game. Johnson comes away with the steal. Now it's put back on the deck. And oh my goodness, Coach Mary got a timeout just at the moment that Maniac had gotten it back. Wow. Johnson stumbled a bit as he was collecting the turnover. Maniac got it back, and just in the nick of time, Coach Mary gets the timeout for the Wyverns. The LSP store is open. Get yourself a DVD or digital copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers, shirts, or other merch, including some stuff with my dog, Tina the Long Arena, on it, and some words I've probably said on this here YouTube channel over the years. LSP37.greater-spring.com for merch. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for game videos. 16-11 is our score, 10:28 to go in the first half. MassBay on top. 3 fouls aside, 4 timeouts remaining for the Bucks, 5 remaining for the Wyverns. A bit of a back and forth there. A little starter step by Maniac, very close to maybe committing a backcourt violation, getting his own rebound on the layup, and then sticking it home is Dunphy. He's got 6. A one-possession game now, 16-13. Goes over to McNeil. Drives, no, stops at the three-point line. Now along the baseline, mid-range jumper, passed up by Dunbeer, going to the opposite side of the key for Nelson, swatted out of bounds. We'll have a substitution. McNeil will come out, and Lassiter will come back in. Lassiter to trigger the inbounds. We are just past the halfway mark of this first half. 9:59 to go, 17 on the shot clock. There's Nelson, mid-range, lost start, drew the foul. In the modern game of basketball, as I said, the mid-range shots become a lost art, and if you can catch guys off guard by taking those, 15-footers. I was like, oh, wait, this is still a thing? I got to defend. Whoops, foul. First one's good for Nelson. His first point of the game. Two for two at the line is Nelson. 18-13. Got a couple new entries into the game for Quinsig as Bookins handles it. Goes into the corner. Spot up 3 is front iron, no good. Rebound straight to Nelson. Here comes Lasser the other way, and then immediately turns it over to Santos. Layup is good. Xavier Garcia with the layup there. Straightaway 3 for Lassiter, rims out. The rebound by Farah Crespin. And it's stolen back by Lassiter. Gets the layup. (20-15) is our score. Just inside the free throw line, no good for Crespin. Dorsalis with the ball. Nice ball movement. Nelson finishes it off. And when Jay Billis is king, there will be a secondary assist on that one. 22-15, 8 minutes and change remaining. First half. Defense collapsing on Santos, but collapsing a bit too hard, resulting in the 4th foul of the half on the Bucks. We'll send Dorsalis to the bench, bring Johnson back in. Only the first foul on Lance, however. With 20 to shoot, it'll be Garcia to trigger the inbound right next to the MassBay bench. Williamson. Couple stutter steps, backed up. A couple of defenders collapse on him. pivoting, looking for a pass, and turned over. Lassiter with another steal, and Johnson can't finish. Williamson with the rebound. Santos. Here comes Garcia. No, off the Bucks. It's a spot where, not carefully, just hit it off the underside of the backboard, and we'll get nothing and like it, and it'll be a turnover, but a reprieve for the Wyverns. Still 22 to shoot here as Dunphy comes off, and Maniac comes back on. 7:45 to go. Nice spin move. Santos, yes. 22-17. MassBay still on top. Got off to a blazing start with field goal on the very first possession, just a couple seconds in, then a turnover right after that mid-court to take a quick 4-0 lead. Barely moving his feet, barely lifting off the ground to can that one is Carvins Garby. He now has 8, and the lead is up to 8, 25-17. 7:11 to go in the first half. Looking to answer Santos, no, and Garby comes down with a rebound. Behind the back move, here comes Garby, no, and the rebound by Santos. I'm going to turn that entire sequence into his own entire highlight reel for the year if he wanted to. That'll be a tie ball, and possession's going to go to the Wyverns because remember, the Bucks won the opening tip and scored right off of it too. Another change here. We'll have Bookins come off as Williamson looking for a foul there, did not get it. Into the corner. Johnson thought about 3, whips to the opposite side. Garby, yes! Second 3 for Carvins Garby, and he is already into double figures. Yandel Marcano is on the floor now for the Wyverns, unable to get the rebound away from Johnson. Here's Lassiter all the way to the cup and in. 6 now for Vinny. I've been trying to log everything in my scorebook here. I haven't logged it on the scoreboard. 30-17, a double-figure lead right now for the Buccaneers. And this will be a foul on Dunbeer. Trying to wall off Williamson, and just too much contact there for the officials' liking, so first foul of the game on Dunbeer, and we'll have another substitution. Old man winner, Jasper Landrum checking the game. Oh my goodness. Deflected all the way in the backcourt. No backcourt violation to worry about. Now we got a foul in the key. Bucks fans wanted to travel. They didn't get it. Instead, they got the second foul on Lassiter and the 6th on the Bucks. So with 5:43 to go, 1-1 the rest of the half for the Wyverns. Goes out to Garcia. Kicks it out, turn it over, however. Another one for Johnson. Lassiter, that pass caught him by surprise, but he finishes. Good recovery by the Buccaneers in that entire sequence. Spots like that are small, but can go a long way to a trailing team's efforts to come back and erase a big deficit, but good on the Bucks to hold serve and then extend the lead at the other end. Maniac with the leaner, no, and the rebound by Garby. All the way, kicked it out and up. That is going to be it's going to be a defensive foul. A block called on the Wyverns. It's a spot where you worry about a charge, obviously, but nothing there, nothing favor the Wyverns there. So 5th foul of the game on the Wyverns, first on Jandel, and out to McNeil, hands it off, bounce around. McNeil somehow gets it back, draws the entire Quinsig student body, whips it out. Johnson, Garby, double team, 5. McNeil, no! Out of nowhere came Dorseless trying to come up with a rebound. No dice. That goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Wyverns. Woo! A breakneck sequence. Bucks really had a chance to put the hammer down here in the first half on that last possession. Unsuccessful. Now the step back by Garcia is no good. Landrum with the rebound. Garby trying to get past Garcia. Whips it into the corner. Dorsalis. Johnson. Front iron no good. And the rebound by Dunphy. 32-17 with less than 4 to go. All the way to the cup, Williamson. (32-19). Dorsalis. Okay. With a defender right there and Landrum ready to box out for the rebound. Dorsalis might have been, of anyone in this gym, the most surprised that went in. But McNeil hauls in the rebound. Euro step, scores. Transition buckets. Been huge for the Bucks here in this first half. 3 minutes to go. Barely avoiding the backcourt is Maniac. Garcia. Oh, it's a foul. It is a foul on Garby. Now it's a shooting foul, so it's going to be 2 shots, but that does give officially what's Sebi doing? Well, why is the ref talking to him? That's what I'm trying to. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Is Sebi doing too much jaw gymnastics over there? Is that what's going on? Come on, Sebi, get your head in the game. Garcia makes both free throws. McNeil, yes. Out. Good answer. 2.5 to go. Dunphy kicks it out. Maniac hasn't scored this game. Williamson drops it down low on the deck underneath Marcano's feet. Gets it back. Oh, good effort by Dorsalis. Goes out of bounds off him. 9 to shoot for the Wyverns as Cook, Ramos, and Bookins both check back in. Maniac to trigger the inbound. Comes out to Bookins. That is the weirdest looking three-point shooting form I've ever seen. Vitruvian Man misses the 3. Garby. Nope. Rebound for Williamson. Under 2 minutes to go. Loose ball foul as Dorsalis was going for the rebound. Wait, is this on the Bucks? Oh, wow. They got Dunbeer, I think. Yeah, they did. Saw the whistle come after the miss. For 2, all right. 38-21, 100 seconds left in the first half. Nelson, no. That'll be out of bounds. Wait. Cook Ramos was walking the tightrope and the referee blew the whistle when he stepped out of bounds, but pointed to Quinsig. That is right. Should be MassBay ball in that situation, right? Dorsalis, no. Rebound, Dunphy. 38-21. Walking the dog here a little bit. Williamson, no, in the rebound by Dunbeer. Jump pass to Garby, rather. Nope. Dunbeer out of nowhere, rejected from behind, gets it back, though. No. And drawing the foul is Garby. That was wild, though. After the miss, Dunbeer out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound, keep the possession alive for the Bucks, and eventually it'll result in 2 free throws for Garby on the first foul of the game on Maniac. First one is good for Garby. Are you down with a sound called LSP? Of course you are. Then follow and support us on the web, Linktree, Facebook, YouTube, PayPal, Creator Spring, LSP37. Don't forget to subscribe, and we're also on Thumbtack and TCG Player. If you're into that sort of thing, 2 of 2 at the line on that trip for Garby, 3 of 4 overall. And now 2, 5, 8, 11, 13 points, lucky 13 for Garby as we're under a minute to go. The score is 40-21. MassBay on top of Quinsig. Little Euro step, and that will finally result in the first field goal of the game for Maniac. He earned that one. He really deserved it sooner, as far as I'm concerned, with the play he's been making this game. In and out for Garby. The rebound by Dunphy. Never underestimate the morale value of buckets at the end of the first half with deficits like these. Kicked out. Cook Ramos, 3. Nine seconds. Dorsalis in the corner. Nelson at the buzzer. No. And we'll go to halftime with the MassBay Buccaneers leading the Quinsigamond Wyverns 40-26. This is NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball here on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. Saeed Vasugi's on camera. The MassBay Buccaneers are up on top of the Quinsigamond Wyverns 40-26. 6 for Ja'Cory McNeil, 4 for Lionel Nelson, 5 for Lance Dorsalis, 13 for Carvin Sgarby, 8 for Vinny Lassiter, 4 for Braden Dunbeer. That's the MassBay scoring for Quinsig. 4 for Michael Cook Ramos, and I'm probably missing a point or two. I don't know. I'll have to go back on this. 4 for Michael Cook Ramos, 2 for Peyton Maniac, 6 for Adam Dunphy, 5 for Jalen Williamson, 5 for Alex Santos, and 4 for Xavier Garcia. And again, I probably missed 1 or 2, but again, I am not the official scorer. The score you see on the bottom of your screen is accurate. And again, we'll see if the Buccaneers can hang on, pick up their second consecutive win under head coach John Preziosa, former head man at Quinsig, and tough loss to start the second half against Roxbury, but you saw good things from the team. Fell by 1 last time out. Last time before the win against Holyoke, that is. But again, you're seeing good things. You want to see these promising signs for the future. MassBay in white, Quinsig in blue. MassBay ball to start the second half. Pass deflected and immediately stolen by Michael Cook Ramos. So a quick stop to the first possession of the second half. Here is Maniac. I heard him talking to some teammates. Like, he was fired up. He wanted to, really get at MassBay in the second half. Right now, Cook Ramos with the side iron 3, but gets it back on the feed from Santos. And it's now 6 for Cook Ramos. And never underestimate, as I said, the value of those buckets that Quinsig got at the end of the first half. They were nearly getting doubled up as time was expiring, but came into this half now down 14, now only down a dozen, and now looking to cut it to 10. No! Garby with the rebound. Oh my goodness, Nelson was not looking for that one. Back the other way come the Wyverns. Two-man game. Leaner is no good. Garby with another rebound, and a foul committed by Maniac. Drop down low for Nelson, yes. Feels like it's going to be a rough and tumble game here in the second half. Things are loosen up a bit after the opening sequence of the first half. Now turnover by Quinsig, and things have tightened up here. Tensed up, and feel the tension start to boil maybe a little bit. Temperature getting a little hotter. The end of the first half and now the start to the second half. McNeil, yes. 8.5 for Ja'Cory. 44-28. Into the corner, the drive by Dunphy, out of bounds to the Bucks. MassBay led by as many as 19 in the first half. Had that lead late in the first half, too, with about a minute to go. Oh, rimmed out for Garby. Santos with a rebound, starting it in transition. Slowing it down is Dunphy, but turned over to Garby. Poked out of bounds by Maniac and will remain with the Bucks. Lassiter kicks back out. Oh, we got a whistle. We got a traveling call. Still a 16-point lead, though, for the Bucks with 17:05 to go in the second half. Here comes Maniac. It's been a danger spot here. The Bucks have tried to lay a trap at midcourt a couple of times. Oh, lucky deflection there. The layup for Crespin, though, no good. Garby with the rebound. Now here's Dorsalis. McNeil. Oh, blocked out of bounds by Williamson. As I was saying, the half-court trap has been good thing to see out of the Bucks on defense, not allowing any easy transitions or setups for makes or misses. Nelson now up to 8, and the lead is up now to 18. 46-28. Spot up three, splashdown for Crespin. First field goal for Farah. 46-31. Break the trap at the half-court line, and now here is Garby. No! Nelson gets the rebound and draws the foul. Foul's the third on Williamson, and Nelson makes his first free throw. Second one is good, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Prez. Fair enough, Luca. LSP and Shipping Shield are partners in cards. Shipping Shields are the eco-friendly sports and gaming card shipping protectors trusted by yours truly, made in the U.S. and Canada, and 100% recyclable. Go to shippingshieldus.com and use the codes you see on the screen or in the description for a discount on your order. We may receive a commission on orders placed with these codes, but we thank you for your continued support of whatever this is. 3:58 gone by in the second half, and out of the timeout, MassBay will send McNeil, Nelson, Lassiter, Garby, and Dorsalis. Cook, Ramos, Maniac, Crespin, Williamson, and Santos out there for Quinsig. Just barely glanced off the iron. The rebound to Nelson. Couldn't finish. Second chance out there. Third opportunity. Third time is a charm for Lionel Nelson. Oh, way to get into double figures there. Already had actually with the free throws, but you get it. Lead is up to 19, and now that is an offensive foul on the Wyverns. They got Maniac for his third. Maniac will sit. Xavier Garcia will come back in. Nelson, Dunbeer, no. Out of bounds will remain with the Bucks. In the corner, Lassiter back over to Dorsalis. 3-ball, air ball. Keeping possession alive. Nelson walking the tightrope, and it's a jump ball will give possession to Quinsig. So can't knock the hustle by Nelson there, but in the end, goes back to Quinsig. 5 minutes gone by here in the second half as the Bucks looking to win their second in a row. In the corner, it'll be Cook Ramos, no, and the rebound by Lassiter right into his lap and goes coast to coast. Largest lead now of the game for the Bucks at 21, 52-31. I'll play 21, I got 22. All right. Rebound by Dorsalis. Bounces off the defense. Dunbeer, swat. Oh, he drew the foul. Just a moment too late there for Jalen Williamson. And that is already foul number, they got Santos, not Williamson, and that'll be foul number 3 on Santos. 2 free throws coming for Dunbeer. That one's good. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Sponsor our content for as little as $25 a spot, whether you want to promote a business, product, or event, or send a message of support to a player, team, coach, or cancer-stricken broadcaster. Email yours truly, samfeelypbb@gmail.com for all the deets. I want a money sandwich. Hold the bread. Nothing but the classics. Milberg, where are you at? 54-31, and now a turnover. Outlet. Layup, great job by McNeil. That was a laser beam by Dorsalis. After the turnover, that could have easily gone over the end line, maybe even gone into Wellesley, but good job by McNeil to haul it in. At the other end, the Wyverns do score. Wild layup, are you kidding me? Dorsalis! I am way behind. Dorsalis is everywhere. Oh, no! Come on! Sometimes you're just in the flow. My God! Timeout, Quinsig! When you're hot, you're hot. Guys. When I say LSP has something for everyone since 2011, I by God mean it. But maybe not highlight reel alley-oops. Sports Live, well, at least not delivered by me anyways, personally. Look at me. Sports Live events, betting, walking, tech, help, errands, and a whole lot more. Visit our Thumbtack page. You can find through Linktree, LSP37, or email yours truly for more information on our services so we can proceed to give you what you need. Now, there has been jaw gymnastics from everyone in the building tonight. From the fans to the players to even Sebi working the mop in the corner over there. Sportsmanship, right? Referee talking to Dunbeer and Johnson and Nelson over here before we resume play. Now, if want to make sure that tempers didn't get too hot out of the timeout. Oh, McNeil stepped out of bounds. Well, that'll put an end to that one. 25-point lead for the Bucks, 13:35 to go. Shoveled back to Williamson. Game of hot potato here just between the Wyverns and a foul drawn. Just the first foul of the half on the Bucks. They got Zeke on that one. That's his first. 2 free throws upcoming for Farah Crespin. First one's good for Farah. And Garby will check back in. Johnson will sit down. I don't know. Is there a point where maybe you're just too into it? Good defense. The deflection negates a backcourt violation. Garby mid-range. Great patience. No panic by Dorsalis in that play. With Garcia right on top of him. Now a foul. Nearly getting the steal, Garcia, in that sequence, but turns into another bucket for the Bucks. This one is foul number 2 on Dorsalis. 60-34. This is, again, the largest lead for the Bucks. They continue to extend it. 60-34, 26-point lead. Williamson to the line for 2 shots. Nope. Back iron, no good. Williamson, 1 for 3 so far at the line. That one is good. And I said at the beginning of the game when Quinsig had, their first 3 attempts had gone miss, make, miss, make, miss, make. You're not going to, stay in this game shooting at like that pattern for very long, and unfortunately the numbers haven't improved that much over the course of the game for Quinsig. They do get a stop here. Garcia with the rebound, but no, and the rebound now to Garby. Back the other way come the Bucks. Stepping into the 3, rims out. Garby trying to get the rebound. He does. Oh, thank you very much. Says Alex Santos. Incoming! No! You got to do what you got to do. Santos won't be putting him on a poster, but he will be going to the line for 2. And the second foul of the game on Johnson. First one is good, 60-36. Second one for Santos is good. Now a 2 for 2 trip at the line for one of the Wyverns players. Haven't had a whole lot of those tonight. Garcia had one, but not sure if the number of free throws they've missed would necessarily make this game much different than it is right now. They certainly haven't missed 23 free throws. They haven't even taken that many. Nelson! Nollins represent. Steal, Lassiter, outlet, Garby, layup. Lead is now up to 27. 64-37. Into the corner, spot up 3 is in and out for Garcia. Dunbeer's outlet pass to swatted out of bounds will stay with the Bucks. 11-11 to go, make a wish. And substitution now for the Bucks. Hemel Vaughn checking in for Lionel Nelson. Johnson directing traffic. Dunbeer in the corner. Garby, ooh. I don't know. Garby's been playing his heart out this game. He's got 17 points and 7 rebounds. I have every right in the world to give him a rest right now. Bookins, no. Oh! With anger! Levon wrapping that one up. Levon maybe caught off guard by that one, but he hauls it in. Did he, though? What? What? All right. I guess it's nothing. Okay, whatever. Welcome to NJCAA D3. We don't have the, it's not really protocol for officials to, come over to, me or any other broadcaster to, give them update, give me, clarifications on calls or whatever. But it's not like we have VAR at this level either. Williamson draws a foul. It's the 4th of the half on the Bucks. It's the first of the game on Heem Levon. Williamson to the line for 2. He makes the first one. That close, though, to into a 30-point lead for the Bucks. And here comes Landrum in for Dunbeer. Not sure there was a little bit of a limp there. I saw in Dunbeer, maybe his right leg or whatever. But, again, he has no reason to exert himself right now. About to hit the halfway mark of the second half in a 27-point lead for the Buccaneers. Some nice moves by Lassiter, but the pass is stolen. Here comes Maniac. Now on the baseline, the layup is good for Santos. .25 lead for the Bucks. 66-41. 9:40 to go. Lassiter, nice catch. No, can't finish. He's throwing himself all around the gym to try and get that one back, but there is Garby to feed Lassiter. Tap back to him. Head fakes, kicks it out. Garby 3, yes! Williamson, mid-range, front iron, no good. Tap back not there for Santos. Rebound, Levon, all the way, Zeke. First field goal of the game for Zeke. A 30-point lead for the Buccaneers, 71-41 with 8:43 to go. A corner for Santos, kick back out, Maniac, nope. Gets a double team, finds the cutter, and the wild layup is no good, but Dunphy will go to the line for 2, and we're going to have another substitution for the Buccaneers coming up here, and it looks like Jacob Baliakwabwe, the sophomore, is going to come in along with Ja'Cory McNeil. 2 free throws forthcoming for Dunphy. First one is no good. The second foul on Levon. Again, Baliakwabwe and McNeil now in the game. And it's Lassiter and Nelson sitting down for the Bucks. Second one is good for Dunphy. And again, the split ticket at the free throw line is not going to do it in this or closer games. You got to convert more. at the free throw line. Quabwe drives, little pivot. Oh, he traveled, trying to get the fadeaway off the back foot, and traveled. 8:07 to go in the second half. Out of bounds, go back to the Bucks. Ooh. McNeil into the corner, spot up three, Zeke, no. And the rebound by Santos. Good job bodying off Williamson as that ball nearly went out of bounds, but stays with the Wyverns. Spot up three, Santos, that's good. Timeout called by head coach Bob Mary. 71-45. MassBay on top of Quinsig. The LSP store is open. Get yourself a DVD or digital copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, including one of several different designs of stickers, shirts, or other merch, and some stuff with my dog Tina the Long Arena on it, some words I've probably said on this here YouTube channel over the years, game videos, whatever. LSP37.creative-spring.com for merch. SamFeelyPVP@gmail.com for game videos. And by the way, if you're down with a sound called LSP, you must be. You're watching this, right? Right. Follow and support us on the web, Facebook, Linktree, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Flash the subscribe button. PayPal, Creator Spring, LSP37. And we're also on Thumbtack and TCG Player if you're into that sort of thing. So, 71-45 with 7:26 to go in the second half. MassBay looking to win consecutive games for the first time since they started the year 3-1 with back-to-back wins against Bristol and Holyoke. Quabwe with the rebound, maintains possession and kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson gets it back, takes the three, makes the three. Johnson nearly coming away with the steal. Maniac hands it off, fakes the handoff rather, and then finds Santos, who will go to the line for two. Santos really filling up the stat sheet here. Fouls on Quabwe. That's his first and the sixth of the game, sixth of the half rather, on the Bucks. So 1-1 the rest of the way for the Wyverns. Trying to save the rebound is Cook Ramos, but unsuccessful there. So, hey, look, another 1 of 2 trip at the line for the Wyverns. 6.5 to go. McNeil. Second gear into the corner. No. Front iron for Dorsalis. Rebound tracked down by Maniac. A couple of defenders in that, and his layup was missed and then went off the suspension of the backboard. So that'll be out of bounds to the Bucks. 6:15 to go. 74-46. MassBay Buccaneers looking to win consecutive games again for the first time since November 14th and 16th. And Nelson helping that cause. Sure, I'll be adding this game to the Google Drive folder. I'm helping him arrange his games for highlight films and such. We got a foul on the layup. Now, a shooting foul anyways, but it is now bonus time for the Wyverns as Cook Ramos will go to the line. It's the second foul on Baliaquabwe. I was going to say, they're chanting MVP as M's. Michael Cook Ramos. I was like, wait, what? MCP? No, wait, that's an R. My Chemical Romance? I don't know. Marcano back in the game. What is this? Split ticket almost every time at the line this game for Quinsig. McNeil, teardrop, no. Baliaquabwe gets the rebound, tries to get the cross-court pass, and eventually does get it to Johnson, no. Great pursuit, Nelson, no. There is McNeil to peel out, are you kidding me? Wow, they are not giving up on these possessions, even up 29. Dorsalis finishes it off. The lead is 31. Down low, the layup is finally going to roll home for Marcano. 78-49 as we are about at 4.5 minutes to go in this one, and the Buccaneers, I would say this is their oh no! Adamant skates moves a push off. Byron Russell out there somewhere saying, why couldn't I get that call? Levon in the game for Dorsalis. Lassiter in the game now for Johnson. Baliaquabwe thought he was the one going to come off. 49, 78-49. And probably the most complete game that the Buccaneers have played all year. Take it easy on me, guys, on the finish, will you? Lassiter, ooh, fade away. Again, when you're hot, you're hot. Garcia a little shake and bake, and then finds Marcano back in the corner. That's good for Cook Ramos. Their third three-pointer of the game by my count for Quinsig. Oh, boy. Now, good to see him play to the final whistle, but if you're the winning team in this situation, like, there's no need to double your money here. Let's play solid fundamentals and, you know, let's get your highest quality look. If you don't get it and you don't get the rebound, well, then get back on defense. Not the time to, try and run up the score. I'm not accusing MassBay of doing that, but, especially if you see a spot like that where you saw McNeil get sandwiched, you don't want to see him get hurt on a play like that. Levon ripping down the rebound, under 3 minutes to go. ISO, up 28. There'll be a foul on the Wyverns. And it is 2 shots as Santos picks up his 5th. So Santos, who has probably been the best player on both ends of the court for Quinsig today, fouls on with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Again, my stats are unofficial and probably missing a handful of things, but 12.7 rebounds unofficially by my count, but first one is good for Lassiter. Second one rattles home, and not that it really matters with a 30-point lead, but MassBay has been converting their free throws, and that'll be a travel on Crespin. MassBay has been making their free throws at a much higher clip than Quinsig. Like we've seen way too many split tickets, as I've said, from at the line for Quinsig. And while if you turn those misses into makes, it probably at best makes this, like a 15-point deficit rather than a 30, because not even that. It's just these. It might not be the difference here, just in terms of mathematics. There's some advanced mathematics there from Zeke Johnson to get the finger roll. But the misses, they can mount in ways that don't involve the scoreboard. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, not the best timing there for Johnson. Again, you don't want to see these guys, get hurt in a spot where they didn't need to. It is a tough task if the Bucks are going to reach the Region 21 tournament at this point, but they are playing some of their best basketball right now, and after, even with the losses to start the second half. Hey! There's a win for you, no matter the score. Jake Baliakwabwe with the fadeaway. Foul drawn by Marcano. 1:04 to go. We're seeing the Bucks play some of their best basketball despite the losses on the first 2 games. They've played much better in those games than they might have otherwise. And now they're going to win 2 in a row with their biggest win of the season. Previous best was the 16-point margin against Holyoke last time out. And now here they are up more than double that on Quinsig. 86-52 with 59.1 to go. And we see all these good things from the Bucks, but a freight train is coming into the station on Saturday known as the Northern Essex Knights. All the way to the cup goes Garcia. The Knights and Quincy. Turnover forced. Oh! Marcano looking for a goaltend. He was denied, but Quinsig able to finish anyway. Still a 30-point game and still a 3-second difference between the shot and the game clock. But yeah, the Northern Essex Knights coming in. Levon, no good. Landrum kicks it back out and just eat it. Yeah, absolutely. Northern Essex Knights coming into town on Saturday. We'll have that game here for you on LSP. It'll be a tough test as the Knights are in a dogfight with Quincy for the #1 seed in Region 21. Quincy's only loss this season is to Northern Essex. Only lost Region 21 play. In Northern Essex, though, 13 and they also have only one loss, but it's going to be a fun fight at the top of the standings, and maybe an even more fun fight at the bottom of the standings to get the last couple of spots in the Region 21 tournament, because the Buccaneers have pulled off the win, and they are now 5-10 in Region 21 play. They're still a game and a half back of UCAP, pending their result tonight. But and obviously that loss to UCAP in the game before this one, game before the Holyoke win, was tough for MassBay. But they still have some. They have a chance, but they also might need a little bit of help. We'll see how it plays out. And I'm just going to finish this broadcast by letting you all folks know I've been, alluding to my cancer diagnosis. I just want to let you know what it's known as NJCAA fusion sarcoma. It's one of the rarest forms of human cancer. Sarcoma is only one of 100 cases, and NJCAA fusion is one of the rarest cases of those. It sounds scary, but it's treatable without the nuclear arsenal. I'm getting things lined up, and as long as I am standing, and as long as I'm, not too loopy from the meds, I will still be here, there, and everywhere they need me for whatever this is. So with that said, this has been a presentation of LSP, something for everyone for over a decade. Copyright 2025. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of LSP is strictly prohibited. A reminder that you can continue to support LSP by buying shipping shields from the link and using the codes in the description. You can advertise on our future broadcasts and other content for as low as $25 a spot. Hire us to work your next live event or whatever else you need us to do. Buy some merch from our Creator Spring store, or buy game videos by emailing yours truly. And, of course, you can follow and support us on the web. Linktree, Facebook, YouTube, PayPal, Creator Spring, LSP37, and on Thumbtack and TCG Player. And we'll see you fine folks Saturday, high noon, for the Buccaneers and the Northern Essex Knights in Region 21 NJCAA men's basketball action. Once again, the final score from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. It is the MassBay Buccaneers 86 and the Quinsigamond Wyverns 56. For Saeed Vasugi on camera and all my very rowdy friends here at Mount Ida, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you forever and always, freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in. Fresh for 20.